right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this, Tuesday? On this Tuesday night, as we have an NFL doubleheader for you tonight. It's the NFC Divisional playoff games. We'll start things off with the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. And then our second game, a little bit later on, will be the Seattle Seahawks hosting the Dallas Cowboys. Last night in the AFC Divisional, the Jets edged the Dolphins 31-28, and the Steelers scored a field goal at the end of the game to beat the Raiders 20-17. So the AFC Divisional, or the AFC Conference Championship game, which will now be played on Thursday, will be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets, which gets me to my next point. All right, I will not be on tomorrow night. We have moved the Conference Championship games from tomorrow to Thursday. We'll play those on Thursday night starting at 8 o'clock Eastern. Want to give everybody an update on that. All right, let's take a look at the standings here as we have them right now. Evil Dead is 131-82. He's 49 games over 500, catching up with Misty. And TMG is 19-13 on the season. TMG is taking the Vikings and the Seahawks tonight. We'll find out who Evil Dead wants to take when we get there. Gracie's for the 49ers. All right. We'll start a couple of minutes early here since we're ready to go. What? Oh, Misty's for the Vikings, the purple team. She likes the Vikings. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. The 49ers are the number 4 seed. They beat the Lions in the wild card round to get here. The Vikings are the number 2 seed. And the game coming up next, the Seahawks are the 1 seed and the Cowboys are the 5 seed. So that's how that pans out. All right, let's head out to Minneapolis for this one. The 49ers and the Vikings, the NFC Divisional Playoff here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, the NFC Divisional Playoff, the 49ers and the Vikings. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along on this Tuesday night, the first game of our doubleheader. Evil Dead's going to go with the Vikings. Even though he's not confident, he's going to go with Minnesota. So TMG and Evil Dead both going for the Vikings in this one. And Misty as well. And it looks like the Vikings will get the ball first. Eric Lasker will kick off for the 49ers. We're underway. From the 3-yard line on the return, John Mills. And Mills gets outside. Actually, it's not Mills. It's number 23, Luke Joyner, who brings it out to the 24-yard line. And that's where the Vikings will have it, 1st and 10. Not a problem, Evil Dead. Not a problem. I'm not for anybody. I'm not for anybody. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. I'm for a good game. That's what I'm for. If the Vikings win this game, they'll play either at Seattle or will host Dallas. If the 49ers win, they'll play either at Seattle or host Dallas. 1st and 10. Jay Foster throws it out to the 26-yard line. On the tackle, number 34, Hunter Brookings, the defensive back. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 26-yard line. Jay Foster, the starting quarterback for the Vikings in his 4th year out of Michigan. 5 wide for the Vikings on 2nd and 8 from the 26-yard line. Foster looking. Foster throws. And it's caught. Making the catch, Jace Norton out to the 33. A gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for Minnesota. Opening drive. 3rd and 1 for Minnesota. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster under center. Norton in motion. Foster hands off to Maffa. And Phil Maffa out to the 36. A gain of 3 and a Viking first down. Maffa, the rookie out of Clemson. On the tackle, the linebacker Damian Black in his 3rd year out of Alabama. 1st and 10 Minnesota now from their own 36. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster under center. Foster fakes the handoff. Foster rolls out, throws, dumps it off. It's caught by Rondé James, but he's going to end up only getting 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. And one of the 49ers got shaken up, number 58. Thomas Gaithers, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of San Diego State. That'll stop the clock with 6:34 left here in the first quarter. Still on the opening drive of the game. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Vikings at their own 38-yard line. Cowboys at Seahawks is our second game, the other NFC Divisional. Foster in the shotgun. Now everybody shifts. Still in the shotgun. Foster drops back, throws quickly, caught by Lawson Underwood out to the 48-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 14 yards and a Viking first down. Into 49er territory. Underwood, the 10th year tight end out of Iowa. The 49ers beat the Lions in the wild card round to get here. The Vikings are the number 2 seed. They got a first round bye. 1st and 10 from the 48. Foster under center. Foster fakes the handoff. Foster throws. Flag is down. That was thrown at the feet of Norton. And this will be an illegal man downfield on Minnesota. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Monte Beasley, the left tackle. That'll back it up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 back at the 47-yard line. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster in the shotgun. Foster throws near side and caught by Norton out to the 50. A gain of 3, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 12. Coming up to make the tackle, number 21, Dwayne Lawrence, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Michigan. It'll be 2nd and 12 from the 50-yard line. In the eye, Foster under center. Foster fakes the handoff, throws deep, and incomplete. In and out of the hands of Jace Norton. He couldn't hold on, and that'll bring up 3rd and 12 from the 50-yard line. On Thursday, we'll have the conference championship games. It'll be the Steelers and the Jets, followed by the NFC championship. 3rd and 12 from the 50. Foster throws a swing pass to Maffa down the sideline. Maffa out of bounds at the 38. Forced out of bounds by Damian Black, the linebacker. A gain of 12, make it 11.5. It'll be 4th and inches from the 38-yard line. Let's see if the Vikings go for it. Nope, they're going to punt. Zach Young back to punt. Young gets the punt away. Going to try to pin the 49ers deep. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. So the Vikings have to punt on their opening drive. And now the 49ers will take over, led by the rookie quarterback, Dylan Gabriel, the rookie out of Oregon. Led the 49ers to the number 4 seed, the highest seeded wild card. Minnesota got the number 2 seed by beating the Giants on the last game of the season, regular season. Gabriel in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Gabriel throws quickly underneath, caught by Vince Armstrong out to the 11-yard line. A gain of 5, that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Armstrong in his 7th year out of the University of Miami. Second and 5 from the 11-yard line. 4 wide. Gabriel under center. Gabriel draws back. Gabriel throws outside, caught by Leroy Patrick out to the 15-yard line. A gain of 4, Patrick in his second year out of Ohio State, the tight end. That'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the 49ers at their own 15-yard line. 4:32 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. 4 wide, Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel going to take it himself, gets the first down out to the 22-yard line. A 7-yard run by Dylan Gabriel. First down, San Francisco. Coming up on 4 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 4 wide for the Niners. 1st and 10 from their own 22. Gabriel looking, throws, dumps it outside to Pierce. And Adam Pierce down to the 28. A gain of 6 that'll bring up 2nd and 4. We're still waiting for TMG to show up here tonight. He gave me his picks earlier. On 2nd and 4, Gabriel under center. Gabriel quickly throws, and it's picked off. Coming back with it, it'll be a pick 6 by Alex Woodson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Gabriel's throw is off, and Alex Woodson was right there. Jumped the route, and that'll be a 30-yard interception return for touchdown by Alex Woodson. A 30-yard pick 6, and the Vikings get a defensive touchdown to take a 6-0 lead. Great play, great defensive play by Alex Woodson, the 4th-year defensive back out of Miami. And now the extra point by Randy Lloyd. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Vikings lead it 7-0. 3:37 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our NFC Divisional playoff game here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead gets to 50 with a win today. Way to go, Purple People Eaters. So the Vikings get a defensive score. They'll kick off. This will be Zach Young kicking off for Minnesota. This will be fielded at the 5-yard line. Bringing it back is Armstrong, and Vince Armstrong out to the 31-yard line. Niners down 7-0. We'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. He's a rookie. He's got to learn to shake that off. Just come back out and play your game. San Francisco will start at their own 31. 3:33 left to play in the first quarter. Vikings up 7-0. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel draws back, throws near side, caught on the sideline, out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 6 will be 2nd and 4. Making the catch was Armstrong on the sideline. Yeah, you're 49 over 500 right now. You'll be 50 if you get this one right. 2nd and 4 from the 36-yard line. Gabriel hands off to Pierce, and Pierce out to the 37. A gain of just a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Adam Pierce in his 3rd year out of Texas A&M. 3:10 and counting here in the first quarter. Well, so far during the playoffs, you're 5-1. 3rd and 3 from the 37-yard line. Gabriel in the shotgun. Pierce in motion. Gabriel looking, throws. Caught by Armstrong out to the 47-yard line. And that'll be a 49er first down. 16 yards, first down, San Francisco. So the Niners cross midfield in the Viking territory. Trying to make up for the pick 6 that they threw. First and 10, 4 wide. Gabriel hands off to Pierce around the outside, and Pierce goes down after just a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Jim Florence on the tackle, the linebacker, in his 8th year out of Wake Forest. Well, I didn't see that Dolphin win coming either. I thought for sure the Chargers would beat them. 2nd and 9 for the 45. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel back. Throws underneath. Caught by Austin McNeil, the 3rd-year tight end out of Virginia. A 5-yard gain to the 41-yard line to bring up 3rd and 5. A minute 40 and counting. 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun on 3rd down. Big 3rd down right here. And now 5 wide. Gabriel back. Throws underneath. Caught by Pierce. And Pierce out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll be a San Francisco first down. Niners keep the drive alive. 1:15 and counting here in the first quarter. Niners trying to tie it up. 4 wide for San Francisco. Gabriel in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Gabriel looking. Gabriel throws underneath. Caught by Armstrong down to the 24. And that'll be a gain of 11. And that'll be enough. First down, San Francisco. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Vikings up 7-0 on a 30-yard pick six by Alex Woodson. 1st and 10 from the 24. Gabriel in the shotgun, 4 wide. Gabriel back. Gabriel got hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. Dropped by Pierce. That'll stop the clock. 31 seconds left in the quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the 49ers at the Viking 24-yard line. Where is TMG? I've not seen him yet. 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Pierce in motion. Now 5 wide. Gabriel back. Gabriel steps up, throws, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Yeah, he's off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. 3rd and 10 from the 24, 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. Pierce in motion. Gabriel back. Gabriel throws underneath. Caught. Touchdown. Vince Armstrong. A 24-yard touchdown catch. The 7th-year receiver out of the University of Miami. Nice drive by San Francisco to get the touchdown. And now Brad Morgan will come on to try to tie the game up with the extra point. Well, last night's 2 games were dynamite games. They were both 3-point wins. Can we expect more of the same tonight? And now Brad Morgan for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. TMG is here as the 49ers have tied it up at 7. With 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter here at US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our NFC Divisional Playoff game here at Jammin' Sports. Misty says hi, TMG. Everybody. Last night in the AFC Divisional Playoffs, the Jets beat the Dolphins 31-28, and the Steelers beat the Raiders 20-17. There's the kickoff from the 5-yard line on the return for the Vikings. Number 24, that's Ace Ellington, the rookie out of Howard, out to the 26-yard line. TMG says, hey, Guru. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. The Vikings scored on a pick six, and then the 49ers drove down the field and got a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 26. Foster in the shotgun. Foster hands off to Maffa, and Maffa picks up 3 to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Misty just asked a question. I didn't catch it. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We go to the second quarter, tied at 7. 2nd and 7 for the Vikings. Foster in the shotgun, back to throw. It's a blitz, gets it outside. Caught by Rondé James out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 13 and a Viking first down. Yeah, you only get one strike though, TMG. Only because you're quality. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. 4 wide. Foster under center. James in motion. They try the end around to James, but that didn't fool the 49ers. On the tackle, Chauncey Jones, the 5th-year defensive end out of Hawaii. A loss of 2, be 2nd and 12, back at the 39-yard line. Vikings come out. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Foster throws. Caught downfield. Big gain. Lost to Underwood to the 27-yard line. It's a 34-yard gain to Lawson Underwood. The big tight end. One of the better tight ends in the league in his 10th year out of Iowa. First down, Minnesota in 49er territory. Easy for me to say. 7 minutes left to play in the first half. We're tied at 7. NFC Divisional playoff. Cowboys, Seahawks after this. That's the other NFC Divisional. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Vikings come out in the offset eye. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa. And Maffa picks up a yard to the 26. It'll be 2nd and 9. 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. The winner will play the winner of the Seahawks and Cowboys for the NFC Championship on Thursday. 2nd and 9 from the 26-yard line. In the offset eye, Foster under center. Foster back. Throws outside. Caught by Rondé James. Down to the 12. And that'll be a gain of 14 yards. Pushed out of bounds at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. In the I formation, Foster under center. Foster to Maffa around the outside, and Maffa gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The rookie out of Clemson, Phil Maffa. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 12-yard line. Under 6 minutes left here in the first half. Vikings come out in the I formation. Foster under center. Foster calling an audible. Foster back, throws quickly. Caught by Jace Norton down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 3rd and inches for the Vikings at the 49er 2. Jace Norton in his 3rd year out of Marshall. On 3rd and inches from the 2-yard line. Foster throws to the end zone. Oh, he was wide open and he missed him. Jace Norton, he led him too much. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The Vikings will kick the field goal. Unless they want to go for it here. 4th and inches at the 2. Let's see if they go for it. They're going for it. I like the call. Here we go. In the I formation on 4th down. Foster to Maffa. And he doesn't get in. In fact, he doesn't even get the first down. Vikings come up empty. It'll be a turnover on downs. And the 49ers will take over at their own 2-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle was number 57 for the 49ers. That's Carroll Harris, the linebacker, and Jay Howell, number 53, the other linebacker. It'll be 1st and 10, 49ers the other way. The Vikings come up empty. But the 49ers, you got to watch out for the safety now. They'll start from their own 2-yard line. We're tied at 7 with 5:05 remaining here in the first half. 49ers come out in the eye. Gabriel under center. Gabriel hands off to Pierce. And Pierce, a little breathing room, out to the 9-yard line, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Under 5 minutes left here in the first half. We're tied at 7 in the NFC Divisional Playoff game. Live from Minneapolis, Minnesota, U.S. Bank Stadium. On 2nd and 3 from the 9. Gabriel under center. Gabriel to Pierce. And Pierce makes his way to the 15. A gain of 6 and a 49er first down. Something we haven't mentioned during this season. The Vikings went from worst to first in this division. They finished in 5th place last season, and they won the division this time. And they're the number 2 seed. 1st and 10. Gabriel, play action. Throws and gets it out to the fullback, Eddie Ray, out to the 16-yard line, a gain of a yard. Eddie Ray in his 5th year out of Kentucky. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 16-yard line. They really have. They've all been dynamite games so far. 2nd and 9 from the 16. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel back. Throws down the middle. And it's caught by Armstrong out to the 16. No, he dropped it. I'm sorry. He dropped it. It'll be 3rd and 9. Incomplete pass. He did not hold on. That'll stop the clock with 3:42 left. Big 3rd down for San Francisco from their own 16-yard line. Gabriel in the shotgun. Pierce in motion. Empty backfield now. Gabriel drops back. Gabriel in trouble. Gabriel scrambling. He's going to take off. And he picks up the first down. Out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 12. He was flushed out of the pocket and somehow gets the first down. 1st and 10 Niners at their own 28-yard line. 3:20 and counting here in the second quarter. 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Gabriel hands off to Pierce around the outside. And Pierce picks up 2 to the 30-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Jim Florence on the tackle for Minnesota. Under 3 minutes left in the half. We're tied at 7. Coming up on the 2-minute warning soon. Gabriel in the shotgun. Hands off to Pierce around the outside, and Pierce goes down after a 2-yard gain out to the 32-yard line. We have an injury timeout as Ty Martin, the linebacker, will go to the sideline in his 7th year out of Tennessee. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 32-yard line. .243 left in the half. Big 3rd down for the 49ers here. .49ers come out with 3 receivers to the far side. Gabriel in the shotgun. Pierce goes out in motion. Empty backfield. Gabriel looking. Gabriel throws down the middle. Caught by McNeil down to the 49-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 19 yards to Austin McNeil, the 3rd-year tight end out of Virginia. First down, San Francisco at the Minnesota 49-yard line. 49ers keep the drive alive. .220 left here in the first half. Gabriel in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Gabriel back. Gabriel throws. Caught by McNeil. Out to the 39, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our NFC Divisional Playoff game here at Jammin' Sports. On 2nd and inches, Gabriel in the shotgun. Pierce in motion. 5 wide now. Gabriel back, throws, and he threw it too far in front of Pierce. Incomplete. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi. Evil Dead is home.
The greatest of all time, right?
Yes.
All right. 13 inches from the 39-yard line. She gives the thumbs up. 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. Pierce goes out in motion again. Empty backfield. Gabriel back. Gabriel throws near side, and Pierce dropped it. It'll be 4th down. He simply dropped it. This would be a 56-yard field goal attempt if they're going to try it. They're going to punt. Eric Lasker back to punt. The Vikings get the stop. There's the punt. Off the side of his foot, aiming for the sideline. It's out of bounds at the 10-yard line. She already left the room, TGM. She doesn't stay long. She comes in, says hi, and then goes back to watch her cape on. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. 1:50 left. Here in the first half, the Vikings will take over. A chance for Minnesota to get a score before halftime. The 49ers will get the second half kickoff. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and TMG from the CIN. Foster throws, dumps it off to Lawson. A gain of 7 out to the 17-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3. She honors me, then splits. 135 and counting. 5 wide for the Vikings. Foster in the shotgun. 2nd and 3. Eating up some time here. Foster looking. Throws outside. Caught by Underwood out to the 21. A gain of 4. They pick up the first down. But that'll stop the clock with 1:05 left. 1st and 10 Vikings at their own 21-yard line. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Foster back. Foster throws downfield. And it's knocked away by Hunter Brookings, the 9th-year defensive back out of Oklahoma State. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Vikings at the 21. 1:01 remaining in the half. Once again, a reminder, the conference championship games have been moved to Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. 2nd and 10 from the 21. Foster looking. Foster throws. Caught by Underwood. Out to the 28. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Still nobody taking a timeout. We're down to 45 seconds. On 3rd and 3 from the 28. 5 wide. Foster in the gun. Down to 20 seconds. Foster looking. Foster throws. And incomplete. A diving attempt by Jace Norton, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. Actually, that was Mills, John Mills on the intended receiver. It'll be 4th and 3. Zach Young will come in to punt. The 49ers will get the ball back with very little time left. Young gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 30-yard line. And now 1st and 10, San Francisco at their own 30-yard line. 10 seconds left to play here in the first half. Let's see what San Francisco does. See if they throw it deep or something. 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun, 1st and 10. McNeil in motion. Gabriel back. Gabriel steps up. He's going to take off. And Gabriel out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. The 49ers take a timeout with 5 seconds left here in the first half. Not much time left. They'll probably throw a Hail Mary here. See if they can get lucky right before halftime. Our NFC Divisional playoff game, we're tied at 7. Last play of the half, barring a defensive penalty. Gabriel back. Gabriel looking, and just throws it away. We go to halftime. Halftime score, San Francisco 7, Minnesota 7, here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, our NFC Divisional playoff game. The Vikings and the 49ers are tied at 7. San Francisco will get the second half kickoff. We're underway. From the 5-yard line, Landon Baker on the return over the 20-25, and Baker out to the 28-yard line, and that's where the 49ers will take over in a tie ball game. Cowboys, Seahawks up next. The other NFC Divisional. We'll head up to Seattle for that one. That's going to be a tough pick. Cowboys have been playing well lately. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. 4 wide for San Francisco. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel to Pierce up the middle. And Adam Pierce out to the 35, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. The winner of this game plays in the NFC Championship on Thursday night. It'll be the second game. The Steelers-Jets will be the first game Thursday. 2nd and 2. Gabriel fakes the handoff, and he takes a sack back at the 27-yard line. Coming in on the sack, number 96, Larry Lofton, the 4th-year defensive end out of Illinois. It's going to be a loss of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the 49ers. All right, well, we'll see what happens come game time. TMG has already picked Seattle. He gave me his picks yesterday. 3rd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Big third down for San Francisco. Gabriel in the shotgun. Pierce goes out as a receiver. Empty backfield now. Gabriel drops back. Gabriel looking. Throws downfield, and it's incomplete. Landon Baker couldn't hold on. Trying to get a flag, no call. Baker in his 9th year out of Tennessee, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. San Francisco will have to punt. Back to punt, Eric Lasker, the rookie out of VMI. Lasker gets the punt away. Oh, they ran into him. This could be a 1st down for the 49ers. Fair caught the 27, but it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker.
He plowed right into him. I saw it out of the corner of my eye on Anthony Clemens. That'll be a 1st down, San Francisco. 15-yard penalty.
Automatic 1st down.
So the Vikings with a gaff, giving the 49ers a 1st down, 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Cut him. 1st and 10, San Francisco at their own 42. New life for the 49ers. 5 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel back, throws outside, caught by Pierce, turns upfield, out to the 49, a gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. He's a pretty good receiver out of the backfield. Adam Pierce. 49ers have it at the Viking 49-yard line. Gabriel in the shotgun, 2nd and 1. Gabriel to Pierce. Trying to get outside. Pierce with a 1st down inside the 40. Down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 17 for Adam Pierce. 1st down, San Francisco. 49ers trying to retake the lead. Or actually trying to take it for the first time. They've never led. They have it at the Viking 32-yard line. 49ers come out in the I formation. Gabriel under center. Gabriel looking. It's a blitz. They pick it up. And, Baker tried to come back and make the catch. Incomplete. Good attempt. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. They picked up that blitz nicely. 6:04 left in the third quarter. We're tied at 7. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2nd and 10 from the Viking 32. Gabriel back. Gabriel throws underneath. And that's caught by Austin McNeil down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 15 yards and a 49er first down. That'll move the chains. First down, San Francisco. The 49ers are now in field goal range. Looking to take the lead here in this NFC Divisional playoff. First and 10 from the Vikings 17-yard line. Gabriel under center. Gabriel to Pierce around the outside, and Pierce gets a yard. That's it. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 16. .5:27 and counting here in the third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 16-yard line for San Francisco. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel back. Throws downfield. Caught for the touchdown. Vince Armstrong. Oh, they got him down at the 1. They said he was down at the 1. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. A 15-yard catch. I thought he was in. They might review that. I guess not. So no touchdown. 1st and goal from the 1. Gabriel in the shotgun. Back to throw. Gabriel throws. Caught. Touchdown. Making the catch, Alex Myers. The 4th-year receiver out of Delaware. A 1-yard touchdown catch. And the 49ers take the lead for the first time. They're up 13-7. We were watching that Niners-Detroit game on Sunday, and I said during that game, San Francisco's a really good team. They only lost the division to the Seahawks by a game. Brad Morgan for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. 49ers lead it 14-7. Live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, our NFC Divisional Playoff game here at Jammin' Sports. Remember now, last season, the 49ers made it all the way to the NFC Championship before losing to the Rams. And here we are with the 49ers with a 14-7 lead on the Vikings in the NFC Divisional Playoff, looking to advance to the NFC Championship again. Kickoff by Lasker from the 6-yard line. On the return, Ace Ellington out to the 25. And that's where the Vikings will take over 1st and 10. Now think about this. The Vikings do not have an offensive touchdown in this game. Their lone score came on defense. The Vikings offense needs to get something going. 1st and 10 from their own 25 with 4:38 left here in the third quarter. Down by 7. Foster under center. Foster to James around the outside. Rondé James going nowhere. No gain. Thomas Gaithers, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 5th year out of San Diego State. It'll be 2nd and 10. 4:23 and counting. We're in the third quarter. 5 wide for Minnesota. Foster in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Foster drops back, throws quickly, coming across. That's Maffa. And Maffa 10 yards out to the 35-yard line. First down, Vikings. Phil Maffa, the rookie out of Clemson. Under 4 minutes left in the third. 1st and 10, Minnesota at their own 35. Vikings come out in the offset eye. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa around the outside. And Maffa makes his way to the 39. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. Nice pursuit by the 49ers on that play. 3:27 and counting. Vikings come out in the offset eye once again. Foster under center. Foster draws back. Foster looking. Rolls out. Throws. And it's nearly picked off by Jay Howell. He overthrew Moffa out of the backfield, and Howell couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Vikings at their own 39-yard line. Big third down for Minnesota. Foster in the shotgun, 3rd and 6. Foster looking. Foster throws. Caught. Making the catch. Jace Norton out to the 48-yard line. That's a 13-yard gain. Vikings in 49er territory now. You think the Vikings would be a good fit for Lambos Jr.? TMG, move those chains. In the offset eye, 1st and 10. Foster under center. Foster. It's a blitz, and they get him. The corner blitz. Michael Perkins, the safety, comes around the outside on the safety blitz in his 7th year out of Minnesota. A loss of 17, or loss of 7. It'll be 2nd and 17 at the 45-yard line. Well, we have to see how he does in college with the Wolverines first. On 2nd and 17, Foster in the shotgun. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Foster draws back. Foster throws deep. Caught. Making the catch, Jace Norton out to the 42. A gain of 13 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Misty wants you to guess what she's eating. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 42-yard line. Foster under center. Big third down here. Foster looking. Throws deep. And he overthrows his receiver down the middle. I mean, that was a big-time overthrow. Rondé James. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. No, she's not eating dinner. What comes after dinner? Zach Young back to punt on 4th and 4. Young gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 13-yard line. And that's where San Francisco would take over. Dylan Gabriel, some first half highlights. That was the touchdown to Vince Armstrong and the touchdown to Alex Myers. TMG got it right. Ice cream. Evil Day got the flavor right. 1st and 10, San Francisco. They'll start their own 13-yard line. 1:42 left here in the third quarter. 49ers lead it 14-7 here in the NFC Divisional playoff. Four wide for San Francisco. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel to Pierce around the outside, and Pierce goes nowhere. In fact, Pierce will lose a yard on the tackle, number 96. That's Larry Lofton in his 4th year out of Illinois. It'll be 2nd and 11 back at the 12-yard line. Down to 1:20 left in the third quarter. 4 wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2nd down. Pierce in motion. Gabriel draws back. Gabriel throws deep. Caught by Pierce. And Adam Pierce out to the 21-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. 1 minute left in the third. 49ers up 14-7. A big 3rd and 2. Vikings trying to get a stop. 3rd down. Gabriel to Pierce. Picks up the 1st down. 6 yards out to the 27-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. As we're down to 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. 49ers come out 3 wide to the near side. Gabriel in the shotgun. Patrick in motion. Gabriel throws down the middle. And it's nearly picked off by Woodson. He knocks it down. They're looking for Landon Baker. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 15 seconds left in the quarter. 2nd and 10. Niners at their own 27. 4 wide for San Francisco. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Now 5 wide. Empty backfield. Gabriel looking. Gabriel. Happy feet. Takes off. Gets the first down. And Gabriel crosses midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 24 yards by Dylan Gabriel. First down, San Francisco. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. 49ers lead at 14-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We go to the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, San Francisco at the Viking 49-yard line. Baker in motion. Gabriel looking, throws, caught by O'Neal down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 18. First down, 49ers. Yeah, very Steve Young-like. Austin McNeil, the tight end. 18 yards and a first down. The last time the Vikings made the playoffs, they were division champs 2 seasons ago, but they lost in the first round to the Redskins. 1st and 10 from the 31. Pierce in motion. Gabriel back. Throws outside. Caught by Pierce. Out to the 25. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. San Francisco trying to make this a 2-score game. They can do so with any type of score here. On 2nd and 4 from the Viking 25. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel fakes the handoff. Gabriel's going to take off. Cuts inside and gets down to the 18-yard line. Made a nice cut. A gain of 7. First down, San Francisco at the Viking 18-yard line. 6:45 in counting. 49ers tried to advance to the NFC Championship game for the 2nd straight season. 1st and 10 from the 18. Pierce in motion. Gabriel throws underneath the Pierce. He drops it. Incomplete. Broken up by Stan King, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line. 6:28 left. Five wide. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Myers in motion. Gabriel looking. Gabriel throws outside. Caught by O'Neal. Down to the 8. A gain of 9 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. This is a big 3rd down. 3rd and 1 from the Viking 8-yard line. 6:20 left in regulation. Vikings need a turnover in the worst way. On 3rd down, Gabriel in the shotgun. McNeil in motion. Gabriel fakes the handoff, throws, dumps it off to, that's Leroy Patrick, the tight end, down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 1st and goal, San Francisco. Leroy Patrick, the big tight end, on the catch. Under 6 minutes left. This drive taking up a lot of time as well. Everybody in tight in the I formation. Gabriel under center. Hands off to Pierce. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 3-yard touchdown run by Adam Pierce. And the 49ers go up 20-7. Well, if it's any consolation, Misty, everybody else picked the Vikings too. And now, Brad Morgan for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. Kick is good. And the 49ers lead it by a score of 21-7. It was a time-consuming drive. 5:41 left. The Vikings are down by 2 scores. They have time, but they've got to score quickly. Live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our NFC Divisional Playoff game. Yeah, go with the team you think is better, not with the better uniforms. Eric Lasker will kick off for San Francisco. From the 4-yard line, Ace Ellington on the return, and Ellington across the 30, out to the 31-yard line. First down, Minnesota. 5:37 left in regulation. They're down by 2 touchdowns. Yeah, they picked the Vikings because of you. That's what she's saying over here. First and 10, Minnesota. They'll start from their own 31-yard line. Down by 2 touchdowns. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. First and 10. Foster looking. Foster throws. Caught by Underwood out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 7 to Lawson Underwood. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 38-yard line. I saw our friend Drew earlier today, and I showed him the end of the Dolphin Jet game. He thought that was cool. 2nd and 3 from the 38-yard line. Foster looking. Foster throws, and it's caught. No, it's not. Incomplete. Tried to hit it to Maffa there. Incomplete. Yeah, the Vikings do not have an offensive touchdown. They don't have an offensive score, period. 3rd and 3 from Minnesota at their own 38-yard line. Foster in the shotgun, 4 wide. Foster looking. Foster throws, caught by Rondé James out to the 45. 17 yards, first down Vikings. We're now under 5 minutes left. Vikings got to pick up the pace here. They have to get a touchdown and leave some time to get another one. 4:47 and counting. 4 wide, 1st and 10 from the San Francisco 45-yard line. Foster looking. Foster throws outside, caught on the sideline by John Mills down to the 29. 26 yards. Correction, 16 yards. I was off. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. In the I formation, Foster under center. Foster to Maffa around the outside. And Maffa gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Carroll Harris on the tackle. The 10th-year linebacker out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. Right about what? That's right. 2nd and 10 from the 29. Vikings come out in the I. Foster to Maffa. Tries to get outside, and the 49ers are having none of that. No gain. Nice lateral pursuit by San Francisco. It'll be 3rd and 10. 4 minutes left. Clock is moving. 3rd and 10 from the 29. Big 3rd down for Minnesota. They come out in the offset I. Foster under center. Foster. They hand off again. 3 straight running plays. Rashard Phillips that time in his 4th year out of San Diego State loses a yard. It'll be 4th and 11. I'm kind of scratching my head on the play calling. 3 straight run calls. And now on 4th and 11, they have to go for it. 4 wide, make it 5. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws downfield. Caught. Making the catch. Number 33. That's the fullback, Jay Simpson, in his 5th year out of UNLV. Nice catch. Good for 20 yards and a first down. 1st and 10 from the 10. Foster looking. Foster in trouble. Throws. Incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 2:52 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 10-yard line. 2:52 remaining. 49ers up 21-7. It's actually a goal-to-goal situation. It's on the 10-yard line. On 2nd and goal, 4 wide. Foster looking. Foster throws underneath. And that's caught by John Mills down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 6 would be 3rd and 4. .235 and counting. Yep, this is a big 3rd down for the Vikings. They come out 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Foster throws. It's picked off. The 49ers pick it off in the end zone. DeMarcus Sweet, the 4th-year defensive back out of BYU, picks it off. And that will probably do it. The 49ers will take over at the 20-yard line on the touchback. He was looking for Norton in the end zone. The ball was underthrown. And now San Francisco's offense will come back out. Some highlights. The touchdown to Armstrong. Touchdown to Myers. 49ers lead at 21-7. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in the 4th quarter. Just when you thought the Vikings might make it a 1-score game, nope. The 49ers pick it off. And it looks like San Francisco is going to go to their 2nd consecutive NFC Championship game. In the I formation, Foster hands off to Pierce around the outside. And Pierce picks up 6 to the 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4. Evil Dead's going to drop down to 48 games, over 500. Two-minute warning. Evil Dead's running out of games to get to 50. After this, there's 4 games left. 2nd and 4 from the 26-yard line. Foster under center. Patrick in motion. Not Foster. That's actually Gabriel. They hand off to Pierce. And Pierce out to the 36. A gain of 10. First down, San Francisco. The Vikings take a timeout. Well, it's either going to be San Francisco at Seattle or Dallas at San Francisco for the NFC Championship, depending on who wins next. 4 wide for the Niners. Gabriel in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Gabriel hands off to Pierce. Pierce goes down, a 3-yard loss. Hayes on the tackle. Josiah Hayes, the rookie out of Kentucky. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 13. Cowboys Seahawks up next. Gabriel in the shotgun, 2nd and 13. A back on either side. Gabriel hands off, this time to Isaiah Lawson. And Lawson's going to lose 2 more yards back to the 31-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for San Francisco. Yeah, he's going to be Kirk Cousins. Third and 15 for the 49ers. The Vikings are out of timeouts. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel to Pierce around the outside. And Pierce picks up 5 to the 36. It'll be 4th and 10. San Francisco will let the clock run down as far as they can before they punt. Well, once again, the Vikings are one and done in the playoffs. Back to punt, Eric Lasker. Lasker gets the punt away. It'll be fielded and fair caught at the 19-yard line by Ellington. And that's where the Vikings will have it, 1st and 10. I'm already filling in the brackets. Actually, I can't fill it in yet. I don't know where the game will be held. I can fill in the final score, though. 49ers lead it 21-7 with 1:05 left. The Vikings are out of timeouts. They'll come out 5 wide. Vikings need a miracle here. on 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Foster back. Foster throws deep, caught underneath by Underwood out to the 28, a gain of 8. Clock is moving. It'll be 2nd and 2. The Vikings had to resort to the hurry-up offense. Down to 44 seconds. 5 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Foster throws. Caught by Underwood. Picks up the first down at the 38. A gain of 10. Clock is moving. We're down to 30 seconds. I'd be throwing deep right about now. Down to 25 seconds. It's your only shot. Down to 19 seconds. Foster back on 1st and 10. Foster gets sacked back at the 34-yard line. And they can't stop the clock. Time is going to run out. Your final score, San Francisco 21, the Vikings 7. The 49ers advance to the NFC Championship. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Cowboys, Seahawks up next.